She doesn't want you because you don't give her the feeling that you're a man worth chasing. Her brain hasn't registered you as valuable, so right now you're just free attention that she uses when she's bored. Attraction isn't about how much you genuinely care about her, it's about how you make her feel. It'd be better to piss her off than to make her feel bored. And let's be honest, you can be boring sometimes, but that isn't your fault. You must activate hypergamy and use your attention as a currency. This is going to increase your perceived value, and by doing this, it will make her addicted to you. But if you don't do this, you're always going to be seen as available, predictable, and easy to impress. Her brain will write you off as familiar, safe, and boring. And I know that because, trust me, I used to be that guy. I thought attraction was always about being physically desirable, so I did the skincare, I got the good haircut, I went to the gym, and I did start to attract more women, but I was never able to make it past that first date. I remember there was one time I was actually talking to one girl in particular. She was on like spring break, we were talking every single day, it was great. And I actually felt like a real connection. We text all day, and we were having great conversation as well. And I asked her out, I was like, hey, when you get back from vacation, let's go hang out, let's go do stuff. And when she finally did come back, literally ghosted me. No a text, no nothing. The second she got back into like the city parameters, she was just like, just blocked. Nothing. No calls, no texts, every social media just blocked. That's when it hit me though. Like, I had the looks, we had the conversations, but I didn't have that psychological pull, and I didn't know how to make her chase me. I didn't know how to activate that part of her brain to get her addicted, and without that, she lost interest, just like every other girl, and dude, it was painful. I just want to make sure that you don't go through that. You can be the most attractive guy in the room, say all the right things, and she'll still walk away. Why? Because attraction isn't about being liked, it's about being remembered. It's about becoming the man that her brain physically cannot ignore. And once you do this, she will chase you. So let's break down exactly how to make this happen for you. So first things first, attention, attention, attention. Attention is the gateway drug for women. And you must understand how to regulate this drug, otherwise, if you overdo it, she's going to get a tolerance, she's going to get it from everywhere else. Because women get infinite attention now. So you have to make yours worth more. The way you do this is through supply and demand. You get her hooked with your attention, and then you supply it slowly. The best way to do this is actually genuinely just be busy and working on your purpose. Because if you're not, your willpower is going to run out. Plus, it's just flat out manipulative, and we're going to try to be as much of a genuine person as possible, because women can sniff that stuff out way easier than you think. Second most important thing is hypergamy. Women are hardwired to date up, not across, not down, up. Because we up. You must be perceived higher socially, emotionally, energetically. And this doesn't mean you have to be a supermodel or you have to have millions and millions of dollars, but you must be dominant, self-sufficient, and you have to be constantly working on that purpose, constantly trying to achieve something better. And you need to constantly be bettering yourself and evolving so you actually have this value. She isn't looking for just any man, she's looking for the best man that she can get. Hypergamy is just as much about perception as it is reality. So remember these key points. You don't chase, she does. You're on your purpose, she's just along for the journey. You don't explain your value, that's cringe. You embody it. You will walk away at any time, and she knows it. When she knows you have options, and she knows you are above her level, she's going to start going out of her way to show you she is worth your time. Now this ties into my third point, which is perceived value. This is less about who you are and more about how you're perceived. You don't have to have confidence, but you can head up, shoulders back, lock eyes with people and look like you have confidence, you know? You might not have money, but you can act like you can sell something over the phone and get a credit card in that same hour. Keep your attention scarce, go on a couple of dates, and your attention and perceived value will skyrocket. Another little tip is if she says something like, "Oh, what are you up to?" or "What have you been doing today?" Say something along the lines of, "Oh, wouldn't you like to know?" This is going to make her imagination go crazy, and trust me, a woman's imagination is going to create something way more interesting than what you're actually doing. The fourth and final point is what's going to tie everything together, and this is where you're going to actually get the chase effect. Now, the chase effect is when she stops just liking you and her brain becomes chemically addicted to you. Just like a drug. At this point, she doesn't know how she feels about you. She doesn't know anything. All she knows is she wants more, and she doesn't know how to get it. Most girls never get to this point because she's constantly being flooded from attention from DMs, Instagram, TikTok, all the social medias. She's constantly getting flooded by it. The key here is intermittent reinforcement. This means just keep her enough engaged, not so much to feel like she's won, but to keep things uncertain. Keep her thinking about you. Keep her checking her phone. Keep her mentally chasing you when you're not around. So the equation is attention, use it like a drug. Hypergamy, that you're better than her, basically. Perceived value, she thinks you're better than her. This is going to equal dopamine overload. This is how you get her psychologically addicted to you. Now, if you want to implement this into your specific circumstance, I'm actually choosing 5 people that I'm going to mentor one-on-one, absolutely free. So if you want to work with me directly, fill out the form down below. And if you think she likes you, but you're not quite sure, click this video right here. Comment addicted if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one.